So I'm going to give you a quick overview of why I prefer the Gale databases over the EBSCO databases. Okay, so I definitely am coming out on the side of Gale. So if I'm missing something in EBSCO, please let me know. So what I like is, first of all, the interface. I think it's a lot cleaner, and you see the home page here is uncluttered, has very clear sections to it, whereas with the EBSCO, it starts out very clear, almost to a fault, and then as soon as you search, it tends to get a little bit cluttered. Okay, it's very texty. The images are there, but it's just, I find, just not as appealing visually. Um, this one, you'll see if I do just the same keyword search for ISIS, the titles are brief and separated. You can see all the relevant data very clearly and quickly. Then as you start to narrow results, you also see some differences as well. I really like how the results are separated out by source type because it helps me talk with students about why you might choose different types of images. I also like getting the books out of there because usually the books are book reviews, which are not useful in most research projects. The same sorts of things are available to limit for down here. But again, I just find the interface looks a little better. If I narrow to the subjects of, let's see, I'm really looking for the Islamic State. I've already got that. And I notice I am already at 2014, so there's not a date range for me to go to. Now also notice it wasn't automatically at full text, so I need to click that to get it down, and now see that brings me down to 20. Info track, newsstand. I also can narrow by subject here, and I still have a lot of sources here to sort through, and I can organize by date. I can also just limit it to, I want stuff in the past week. So those are just a few things that I really like about the difference between the two. In other videos, I'll talk about the subject guide search and the term clusters, which are excellent search features that really help kids do their searching. Both EBSCO and Gale have an advanced search format, but again, I find this one is just a little easier to look at. So if I went to advanced search, this one, you know, it's small stuff, but I find this one easier for kids to go through, and kids have said the same thing. Another quick thing about EBSCO versus Gale is that in Gale, all of the products look the same. They have the same, whether it's the Power Search or one of the subject databases or one of the larger databases, they're going to look the same. In EBSCO, you do have a few different formats. For example, the Student Research Center, which is maybe the general resource, the general database for high school students, high school, middle school students, kind of like the junior edition or the student edition in Gale, has a very different search interface, which just can be hard for kids to learn another thing as they're searching.